Let's go Ravens! Things are hot behind the scenes at the Baltimore Ravens, and I have some important things to talk about here with you. We know that the Ravens want to make it to the Super Bowl, and for that, John Harbaugh will need a quality roster. I'll tell you everything I know. But before I go any further, make sure you've already hit the like button and comment below what you think of Eric DeCosta's performance. Do you approve or disapprove? Now, the Baltimore Ravens may be heading toward one of the most intriguing off-seasons we've seen in recent years. Despite coming off a strong campaign in 2024, there are pressing gaps that need to be filled, especially on defense. And one of those conversations gaining serious traction revolves around a potential reunion that could shake things up in the best way possible. Let's talk about Jadeveon Clowney. That's right. Clowney, who last wore the Ravens jersey in 2023 and put up a career-high-tying 9.5 sacks, is now back on the market. The Carolina Panthers, after just one season, decided to part ways with the veteran edge rusher who added 5.5 sacks to his tally last year, bringing his career total to 58. And here's the kicker. Clowney is not just available, he could be interested in returning to Baltimore, a place where he truly thrived. The need for edge pressure is real in Baltimore. Sure, Odafoe recorded 10 sacks in 2024, which might look impressive on the surface, but don't be fooled. His inconsistency and the fact that he's heading into the final year of his rookie contract have made him a potential trade candidate. Meanwhile, David Ojabo has only 4 sacks across 3 seasons. That's not the kind of production you need from a player who was once considered a future cornerstone. And while Tavius Robinson has been more promising with 3.5 sacks in 2024, he alone isn't enough to carry the load. Here's where it gets really interesting. The idea on the table isn't just bringing Clowney back as a nostalgic move, it's strategic. Pairing him with a veteran like Kyle Van Noy, who's coming off a career year with 12.5 sacks, would give the Ravens a potent 1-2 veteran punch on the edges. It's a smart balance of experience and productivity. Clowney could step in as the number 3 edge rusher behind Van Noy and potentially Mike Green, assuming the Ravens decide to ship off Owa and elevate their rookie prospect. Tavius Robinson would round out the group as a reliable number 4. That's depth. That's balance. That's the kind of rotation that wins in December and January. And there's another layer to all of this. If Baltimore can turn Odafoe into a respectable draft pick, that's a massive win. You offload a player who hasn't fully delivered, you get younger talent with draft capital, and you bring back a veteran who knows your system and has already proven he can thrive in it. This isn't just speculation, this is the kind of move that could be quietly pivotal for a Super Bowl run. Speaking of rookies, let's pivot to a name not many are talking about yet, but they will be. Jay Higgins. This undrafted linebacker out of Iowa might just be one of the best hidden gems in the Ravens rookie class. He didn't get the call during the NFL draft, despite leading the Big Ten in solo tackles and putting up an insane 171 total tackles in 2023 alone. Why? A slow 40-yard dash and being slightly shorter than NFL scouts prefer. But let me ask you something, can he find the ball carrier and bring him down? Because if you've seen his college tape, you know the answer is absolutely yes. Higgins himself gets it. He knows he's got to prove himself. When you report to minicamp, you start from ground zero, he said. I know I got to go and prove things. Nothing's going to be given to me. That's the kind of mindset that fits perfectly in Baltimore. The Ravens don't hand out starting roles, they make you earn it. And Higgins seems ready to do just that. If he sticks, we could be looking at one of the great undrafted success stories in recent team history. Then there's first-round rookie Malaki Starks. The safety out of Georgia isn't just bringing elite talent to the table, he's bringing energy and football intelligence. Starks is stepping into a defense loaded with stars, Kyle Hamilton, Roquan Smith, Marlon Humphrey, and instead of being overwhelmed, he's embracing the challenge. What's more, he's got a lot of respect for what he can learn outside the defense, especially from Lamar Jackson. Yes, you heard that right. When asked about his development, Starks said it was a huge opportunity to face Lamar in practice. A lot of people think when you play defense, you just learn from the defensive players on your side. But you also learn from offense as well. Just being able to pick his brain and to see how he thinks. That's a rookie who gets it. And he's not shy either. When asked which quarterback he's most looking forward to picking off in the NFL, he named none other than Josh Allen, 2024 MVP. But make no mistake, Starks still calls Lamar Jackson the best quarterback in the league. That's mutual respect. That's the fire of a young player who's ready to prove himself on every snap. But let's not forget, Lamar Jackson himself has been making headlines off the field. That's right, he made his acting debut on Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. Playing a menacing hitman named E-Tone, Jackson stepped into a very different role from NFL star. And guess what? Head coach John Harbaugh saw it coming. That facial expression in that clip, I've seen that look before, Harbaugh joked. He's got the face of an actor, man. But even Harbaugh had to issue a reminder, football first, Hollywood later. Lamar, for his part, took the opportunity seriously, but kept it in perspective. I hope the world don't think anything different of me, but it is what it is. We're just acting. It's fun. He even gave props to the acting world for how tough it is to memorize lines and deliver in front of cameras. But Ravens fans, don't worry, Lamar is still locked in, and after one of the best seasons we've seen from a quarterback in 2024, the future looks bright. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think about a potential Jadeveon Clowney return? Should the Ravens move on from Odafoa and bet on young talent and veteran experience? What are your thoughts on Malaki Starks' confidence and Jay Higgins' underdog mindset? Let me know in the comments. Jadeveon Clowney's potential return isn't just a matter of necessity, it's also a matter of identity. The Ravens have always excelled at building aggressive, intelligent defenses with experienced veterans leading young prospects. Clowney has already proven he can thrive in this system, and with Kyle Van Noy playing at the highest level of his career, this combination could transform the Ravens' front seven into one of the most feared in the league. The key is finding the right balance between talent and depth, and Clowney offers just that: consistent production, knowledge of the scheme, and the presence of a leader in the locker room. In addition, the development of young players will be accelerated when surrounded by veterans who know the ropes. Imagine Tavius Robinson and Mike Green absorbing Van Noy and Clowney's tricks and advice on a daily basis. That's priceless. The next man-up mentality that has always defined the Ravens is only strengthened when experience guides the youth. Amid all of this, the cultural and emotional impact of players like Malaki Starks and Jay Higgins can't be understated either. They represent a new generation of defenders hungry for success. Starks, with his versatility and humility, has everything to become one of the faces of the defense in the coming years. And Higgins, coming from a history of overcoming and hard work, could become the kind of player who wins the hearts of the fans, someone who was never the favorite, but who never stopped fighting. And of course, all of this revolves around Lamar Jackson, the leader of this team on and off the field. Not only does he maintain the standard of offensive excellence, but his charismatic personality and competitive spirit continue to boost the franchise's morale. The 2025 season is shaping up to be special, and every move, from a signing like Clowney to the progress of an undrafted player like Higgins, could be the missing piece to return to the Super Bowl. If you've made it this far, comment, "Go Ravens!" This defense is going to be a wall. And don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and check out the videos that are appearing here on the screen now. Go Ravens!